Good morning, guys. What is going on? Riley here from RP Productions. Today we are out here in Austin, Texas at Circuit of the Americas, which is a Formula One racetrack. Just take a look around and look at how cool this is. Oh, what is that? A bunch of Audis? So check this out. This is a big group of Audi R8 V10 Pluses that we will be taking out on track here at Circuit of the Americas for the afternoon. But first, before we take these out, let's go spend some time in some Audi TT RSs and an Audi RS3. Now, before we go take the RS3 and the TT RS out, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Audi for inviting me to the Audi Driving Experience here at COTA. I am super excited to be here, super excited to be driving some awesome Audi cars and really seeing, what these things can really do. So the RS3 is their four-door sedan version. It has about 400 horsepower in a four-door sedan, so you can't go wrong there. But a very, sporty looking sedan. And then we move on to the TT RS, which they like to call it the baby brother to the Audi R8. As I'm sure you can tell, it looks very similar to an R8, just a little bit kind of shrunken down a little bit. But as I'm sure you could guess, today is going to be just an awesome day. I mean, you can't go wrong having 8 Audi R8s in front of you. So let's go see what is in store for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Once again, thank you, Audi. All right, well, let's see about this RS3. Overshot that one a little bit. Here's your quick little glimpse at the RS3's interior. You've got an all digital display on the dash, which I think is really cool. And then moving out to the kind of R8 feeling steering wheel, which we'll be driving a little bit later, but just a very nice interior design. And then moving over here, you got your, center screen there, and then moving down. I mean, it's a very nicely laid out interior with some carbon fiber trim pieces. It's very, very nice in here. And actually, these seats are super comfortable with the quilted leather. I mean, I really like these. It's a very, very nimble car, very easy to drive. All right, guys, so we are now inside the Audi TT RS, which is like the little brother of the RS3. It's a two-door, two-seater. Well, it has back seats, but they're not really usable. But now this is like a baby Audi R8. I absolutely love this thing so far. So we're gonna be starting the Autocross right now. We get a few practice runs and then one timed run. So hopefully we can post up a good time in the timed run segment, but I'm really liking this thing. Beautiful. Audi TT RS. Here's a nice exterior view. They really did a lot with the front end to make these things look super aggressive. I mean, they really do look like a baby Audi R8. And I know when the first TTs came out, they were good, but now that these are out, I really like these. This is honestly one of my most favorite cars that I've driven in a long time. All right, guys, well, I would say that was definitely pretty fun driving the TTRS and the RS3s out in the little autocross segments, but now we're going to bump it up a notch. And by a notch, I mean about 20 notches. We're gonna be driving some Audi R8 V10 pluses out on Circuit of the Americas. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, but I think this is going to make for a pretty good time. Well, you guys can't see it, but we are switching over to helmet cam now, which must mean that stuff's getting pretty serious. As you can see, got the helmet on. So I guess we're gonna be doing some higher speed full track driving. This track is actually 3.4 miles long, so it's a pretty long track. I'm very excited. Sounds pretty good. So responsive, man, it's just instantaneous. What a beautiful dual clutch system Audi has created here. This might be the best automatic dual clutch type transmission I've ever driven in my life. In fact, now that I think about it, I think that it is. So with the R8 V10, we're dealing with just over 600 horsepower screaming from the V10 located right there. But having that V10 just screaming behind you is something else. We've been pushing these things pretty hard all day and they're just, you know, doing great. They said maintenance for these things is just some tires and brakes and regular maintenance, and that's about it. So that's pretty darn cool. Look at how fast that is! Goodness! These cars are ridiculous. That is awesome.
good lesson learned right there. You got to slow down more for 16 and then you decrease the corner. You can't come through, you got to really slow it down, get a turn, get a big run out of it, as opposed to trying to carry any speed to it because it's just not a corner that allows it.
That was fun. My goodness. This thing is quick. I mean, I'm no stranger to quick cars, but dang, this is, it's really quick. And it's one thing to be quick on the street. It's another to have a quick car on the track. That's where you know it's like, oh wow, this is fast. Man, I really, really, really like it. Thanks for the ride, man.
Absolutely.
This has been a great day.
Glad to hear it. Hope you learned something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was awesome.
Cool.
Hey, nice meeting you, man.
It's nice meeting you as well. See you in a little bit.
All right. It's not a bad day.
Not a bad day at all.
Not a bad day indeed. So guys, back at home now, but man, what a rush that entire day was. Now, aside from having the time of my life getting to drive some cars at some high rates of speed on track, I also learned a lot of valuable information, not only about the cars, but about racing in general, learning different racing lines and just different techniques overall. The instructors at the Audi Driving Experience do a really good job of breaking down all of this information and then letting you try it out firsthand. It's a real hands-on event and you can, drive cars and they're teaching you while you're driving cars. I mean, does it get any better than that? But this event is something that you can go do by just Googling Audi Driving Experience and you can do your own research on it. But it's located at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, which is a state-of-the-art facility. I have never been there before, so I was kind of blown away when we arrived. But the track was absolutely fantastic. The staff there, fantastic. Just the entire event was just amazing. So I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Audi for bringing me out there to experience this. It was truly a day I will never forget, and it was such an honor to be there. This experience really opened my eyes to the world of all-wheel drive systems, thanks to Audi's Quattro system, but I've been a guy who's, done a lot of stuff with rear-wheel drive cars, so getting to experience all-wheel drive at the place where it pretty much shines its best on a track, it was really something else, and it was awesome. I know everybody's favorite is going to be the R8 just because of what it is and just how absurd, 602 horsepower is. But don't be sleeping on the TTRS or the RS3 or any of the other, the RS5, RS7. I especially like the TTRS just because of how small and lightweight and nimble that thing is. That was a blast to drive. I would love to drive one of those on the street now after doing the autocross with it and seeing how it does in a street environment, but I really, really like that car. Drag racing is fun and all, but it's like, 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds of driving fast in a straight line, and then you drive your car to the parking lot and cool it off and then do it again. Whereas doing a track day is just an action-packed full day of getting to drive a car on track. I mean, it's so much more enjoyable, so much more fun. I would highly recommend putting this on your bucket list as something you've got to try. Seriously, I can't say enough good things about it. Once again, thank you, Audi, for bringing me out there for this experience. I will truly never forget it. But thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.